This is about the survival of the human race, a sign of the times, an analysis, and a commentary. More extreme weather is a sign of the times.
A massive tornado touchdown just outside of Oklahoma City. You're taking a look at live pictures as they try to zoom in to see the damage that was done by this huge tornado. We were just looking at some pictures before of Plaza Elementary School, and it was completely flattened. We did see people walking around. Governor Mary Fallin from Oklahoma joins us on the line. Governor, thank you so much. What do we know about the situation on the ground right now?
Well, we're seeing the same things you are on the TV. It's huge devastation, big tornado, and our hearts are just breaking right now because we're so concerned about the schools that have been hit. We're concerned about certainly the neighborhoods and the businesses, and the emergency personnel are just getting to the sites to see, what has actually occurred. But it's been a massive, wide tornado that pretty much went along the same path that it went down in 1999 when we had the really big May 3rd tornado.
Governor, we're looking at some pictures now of the highway, and you can see how many of these cars have been completely mangled. We see some emergency vehicles starting to show up. How much warning did folks have before this thing touched down?
Well, I think from what I'm hearing, about 30 minutes warning. We knew that today was going to be another day where we would have quick forming destructive storms, and so we have been warning people for the last several days to be weather aware and to be prepared to keep their news on, radios on, and certainly watch their cell phones on whether there might be something in the immediate area. But I don't know how much time they actually had between the time the sirens went off and the actual touchdown of the tornado. I am about 20 miles away at the Capitol, and I know our tornado sirens have gone off 3 times in the last hour and a half, but we're a ways away from there. And so I think the practice, for the most part, is that if there's a tornado in the immediate close vicinity that might come up, that we just send the sirens off anyway, even if there may not even be one on the ground at that particular point in time, to give people extra notice to be aware of what's going on.
Governor, we're getting reports that several schools completely flattened, and we're looking at some of those pictures right now. Obviously a huge concern about all the children. Any idea how the schools responded and where the children were?
Well, I don't know for sure other than what I've been hearing, but the storm formed so very quickly that I was told that the schools had decided to keep the children there because there just wasn't enough time to have parents rush to a school to try to get their children out. And I don't know any facts for sure yet, but that's the initial report that I had received, was that it was going to be too dangerous to try to move that many people at a time. So I'm praying that the students were safe and that they were okay, but I really don't know specifics on the details yet. It just happened, and we have dispatched emergency personnel to all the different locations, and we certainly already had a lot of things going on across the state with the storms that struck yesterday. A lot of Red Cross and Salvation Army are out and about, and certainly all of our emergency personnel. And thank goodness yesterday I had done an emergency declaration for 16 counties in our state, and it looks like we may have to add a couple more counties after today's destruction.
Yeah, Governor, do you have the resources to handle all this? Are you guys going to need help in this response? I'm looking at these pictures, and it's absolutely jaw-dropping and devastating what has happened in your state.
Luke chapter 17, verse 30. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. 31. In that day or time, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. 32. Remember Lot's wife. 33. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. 34. I tell you, in that night there shall be 2 men in one bed. The one shall be taken, and the other shall be left. 35. 2 women shall be grinding or working together. The one shall be taken, and the other left. 36. 2 men shall be in the field. The one shall be taken, and the other left. 37. And they answered and said unto him, Where, Lord? And he said unto them, Wheresoever the body is, there will the eagles be gathered together.